Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to the Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Corvus today, Damage Corvus to be specific, something I have actually covered on the channel before, I think around the time that he released, like April or May of this year, sometime around there, and I've been meaning to cover this one for a while, but every time I kind of practiced it beforehand, it wasn't very fun, until today, where I played it I think 3 or 4 times and really enjoyed my time with it. I tweaked my loadout a ton, and now I'd actually say it's in a somewhat, I guess, okay position. It's still not as good as obviously normal Corvus, but it is at least usable now in most situations. For the talent, we're grabbing Stunning Visage. It's the only one that adds to our damage. It means that if we hit somebody with our F, we stun them, and if we teleport to our F and then in between it, we get 600 damage. It doesn't work all that well, which is one of my main complaints with this setup, but we'll run it anyway and I'll get some sort of benefit, I guess. Kind of goes without saying, but Corvus is much better played as a healer. You can definitely play him as a damage, which is what we're obviously doing today, but I definitely put him in the same category as somebody like IO, where he's not particularly great as just a straight damage, but hybrid and a healer works fantastically, but leaning 100% into a damage doesn't work anywhere near as well as it does with somebody like Genos or Damba or, you know, Grok or Pip, who have a lot more built into their kit, whereas I feel like with Corvus and IO, it's more of an afterthought than, you know, what they're originally planning. I feel like hybrid is probably the furthest you want to go realistically with this in a serious match, because even with the build, the only card here that really makes it a damage setup that's worth running is the ammo regen that we have whenever we use our F, which is pretty much the main part of the setup here, alongside the sustain, bonus health, you know, health shield, a bit of cooldown reduction, a bit of self-heal, but this is the, you know, kind of the main part. He does have other cards that you think would help with damage output, but they're relatively underpowered if you ask me. Tiny bit of cooldown reduction on the projection if you hit an enemy, freaking 0.2 seconds a level, it's not really worth it. An increase of 3 to your mag size also isn't really worth it, because you have 50 by default and your reload is relatively quick, so you really don't need this card. Same thing pretty much with the one that gives you ammo after Abyssal Reconstruction. 2 ammo, not really worth it. As far as I can see, they don't really want him to be played as a damage, because if they did, these cards would be significantly better, because right now there's not really any incentive to, because the cards aren't particularly great that actually kind of go with that playstyle. His talent also is a bit janky. I'll get into that as we go through the video, because this doesn't really work very well. Sometimes they will very obviously be in between you and your teleport, but it won't actually give you the damage, because again, the projectile on the thing that calculates the damage is way smaller than I feel like it should be. Basically, what I'm saying is that Corvus could do with some quality of life changes to make his damage playstyle somewhat better than it is now, because it's not terrible. It definitely could be, you know, a hell of a lot worse, but it could be so much better with just a few small changes. Like if I had to compare his damage to the other supports here, it's worse than Furia, it's definitely worse than Grog, it's definitely worse than Grover. IO I'd say is a little bit better than him. Obviously if you remove the Luna, then IO is worse. IO plus Luna though, I think would be better overall if you were going 100% damage. Generals definitely is, especially if you go for binary star. Stun Damba is Stun Damba. Sarah Seeing and Pip I'd also say are way better damage wise than Corvus is, so you can see why I wouldn't really recommend this most of the time, when pretty much all the other supports do a better job of being a damage than Corvus does. And to be completely honest with you, it just feels like they kind of forgot to do anything damage wise with Corvus, and that's why he's pretty much played 100% as a healer and very rarely even as a hybrid, because he doesn't really work that well in that role. I don't know if I explained it well, but just compare him to the other healers and you'll see exactly what I mean. For the teams though, we've got Ceres, Grover, Zin, and a Tyra. We've got TDM Abyss as the map, and then for this side, Tyra, Lex, Cassie, Zin, and a Victor. For some reason, only 3 of us have borders. For the talents, we've got Frosty, Merciful, Smolder, Soul Collector, Cardio, Exaction, Hunting Party, Death Hastens, and Yomi. Sure, should we blink in? Yeah, I expected somebody to go left, but I guess none of them did. Hello, Lex, there's some shots for you. I didn't even go into the fact that he's like got a bunch of problems, but even if that was all fixed, I think he'd still have worse damage than most of the healers. There it goes to Ying. I'm probably dead here to the Tyra. You can definitely still do well with it, especially in a TDM, but I feel like most other healers would do a better job. Seems like 2 people are just running around on Spawn Island. I'll go ahead and just throw my ult over there, I guess, because we picked it up for free. Ying is going over, not a Ying, it's a Zin, but yeah, don't get me wrong, he's not bad as a damage. It's just that the other healers are better, and I think that shows you how good, I guess, most of them are, that even though he's the worst, he's still pretty good. But completely focusing on damage, it just seems like they didn't really think about his kit all that much, and his talent is a little bit janky, so are some of the other parts of his kit. There goes the Alex. There's a reason why I'm going to be playing him mainly in TDM and stuff today, is just because I don't think he'll work all that well in Siege. The Zin is here on like no health because we've got him really low. We blinked through him and got the extra 600. Hello, Lex. There is that, which missed the blink, which I don't know if it worked or not. I'm kind of beside you and body blocking you. How the hell did that work? Honestly, I have no idea, but he's running back in. Should we throw that over there? That actually landed the stun. The hitbox on that should be way better. I don't think I even got the 600 bonus damage there. The ammo gen coming through clutch though. Zin is over here running away from Az, and he went for the ult, but actually got killed before it went off. I'm going to go ahead and pop mine, throw it on the Tyra because she's just here. Stunner. The stun, there's the blink, actually got me the bonus damage. He's gone. Fire into the Zin as well. He's out as well. There is a double. Nice. Hello, Tyra. Just heard you walking around. I nearly got a triple. Finish off this Cassie who's on like nothing. You know, I like Corvus overall. I don't want to be misunderstood at all. I just didn't get the bonus 600 damage though. You see how bullshit that is? It's so goddamn broken sometimes. Nearly got a triple. Died to the Cassie, but we did get rid of 2 of them and got an assist on the Lex. But you just saw firsthand how freaking weird this 600 damage calculation thing is. Like, that's not even counting the fact that the hitbox on the F itself is really, really weird. But Ceres went for the ult. We got rid of the freaking Victor. I'm going to go ahead and just throw my ult on you and not die, I guess, because I'm on 70 health. Throw the blink over here, teleport over a bit. That is not where I threw my F, very obviously, as you saw. They really could do with just tweaking how Corvus works in general, because I think he is just a bit clunky. Of course, this is all my opinion though, so feel free to disagree with me. Get a bunch of shots on him. His damage isn't bad, especially with the 50 mag size and the regen you've got, but yeah, you know, when I have fights like that, it doesn't really show how awkward it is. I just threw my F and it didn't teleport me, but it did give me the bonus damage. Again, just showing you how goddamn janky Corvus can be. We actually didn't do too bad there. I feel like I did fine. Most of the time with this, you will do fine, but he could really do with some tweaks so that he doesn't feel anywhere near as janky. Definitely a reason why I picked up on so much of it is because I played so much Corvus in preparation for this video, because I wanted to tweak the loadout and actually have a bit of experience with it. I played like 5 games over the past day or two, so for the stats, we did pretty damn good there. 17, 3, 11, 20 streak, 37k damage and 15k healing with 1k shielding. Overall, quite happy with that. Shoutouts to QPLL_L. I'm guessing is how you say that. I have no idea. Don't feel like there's too much of a reason to go through the rest of them, but they're there if you want to go ahead and check them out. There's nothing too crazy though worth pointing out. There's a few people there who definitely did worse than others, but it's a pretty standard TDM at like 6 AM it seems. Although I think the one benefit there might be to playing Corvus like this is that you do have the element of surprise on your side, because people aren't really expecting you to go for 100% damage Corvus. People are expecting you to be a healer, you know, kind of weak so they can jump you and get rid of you. So if you go for this setup when people don't check talents, people don't check loadouts and stuff, they're going to jump you. You're going to kind of hit them with the stun, the 600 damage, all your shots and your ammo gen and stuff, and you're going to get rid of them. So all of the downsides I mentioned so far in this video, in a weird way, kind of become some sort of, I guess, benefit. Now we've got a Zin, a Victor, a Bomb King, and a Drogoz. We're on TD on Snowfall Junction. We're up against a Mave, a Fury, another BK, a Zin, and a Dredge. Of course, we'll go ahead and grab the same setup. We've got Cardio, Fusillade, Accelerant, Yomi, Guillotine, Street Justice, Hurl, Accelerant, and Cherish. He's just waiting for me to teleport, I guess. We'll go ahead and blink in. He just used most of his ammo. I'm not really sure what your tactic is here, BK, but you are a goner. Again, people just really don't expect you to be damage Corvus, so when you play aggressively, it really does throw people off. Through heal on the Victor, there goes the Mave. I also wish the animation on the F was a little bit faster. I get why it isn't, because, you know, it's an escapability. If it was too quick, it'd be really annoying, but they could still buff it a little bit and it wouldn't be too bad. Q there for the BK. We'll throw a heal on him. We'll throw the stun through the Mave, who was already stunned. She's out. There goes the Furia. Guess we can go ahead and pop the orcs. I guess they're all spawning there. We'll throw that on the corner. I don't really know what the Dredge is doing. There's an F and a stun. We'll teleport through. We do get the ammo gem, which is kind of nice. Still died to the Furia there, but the Mave ran out of ammo, but that's fine. We'll just go ahead and finish her off. Don't really know what she's trying to do. Stun for the Dredge. We'll teleport through to kill him. I don't think I even got the damage on him there, did I? Oh, I guess PK killed him. Whatever. There goes the Furia. 20 to 10. This game's going pretty damn quick. We'll finish off our Cauterize. Enemy BK. There's some damage. There's the stun. We'll blink through. That actually got me the damage. Surprisingly, heal for the Zin. She's throwing the beam. Couple little pot shots over there. Actually deal surprisingly good damage at range. I don't know why Corvus doesn't have more drop off. He has less drop off than a bunch of the other characters in the game who are actual damages. PK's throwing the stun. I'm actually going to throw my F over here and go for the ultimate just so we can see what's going on. I don't think they know where I am. We'll go ahead and just drop that right on top of him. Get some damage on the BK and the Zin. He's gone. Free double. Nice. Blink through. That didn't give me the damage, but I think we should still be able to get rid of it. Should get healed. We do have max Cauterize though. I can't tell who's here and who's like a bot, but I'm actually nearly dead there too. The BK, we're going to go ahead and just blink away so that I don't die. Throw a stun. There's this damage. We'll blink through. That gave me 1200. Nice. He is just going to run in. Okay, I thought our Joggers was going to die there, but I guess not. Heal the Zin through my shots. We'll blink over here. There goes the Fury. Did throw a heal. Mave is just running on the floor for some reason, and there is, yeah, the victory. 6 AM TDM is definitely not the best situation to show us off in, but if I jumped into a tryhard siege, I'd get kind of plastered, which is why I wanted to, I guess, try and demonstrate it in a really casual mode where you'll actually do, I guess, somewhat decent with it. It would be pretty much impossible for me to fail in these matches today is basically what I'm trying to say. But regardless, it should show the benefits and the downsides to kind of where Corvus is at the moment and what he could do with being buffed, because I don't think damage Corvus really should get nerfed in any sort of way. But going through, I guess, the stats for this one, Zin did fine, Victor did fine, the Bomb King did pretty good, so did the Drogoz. Solid team overall. We didn't do too bad, very similar to what we did in game 1. Their Mave did fine, their Fury did pretty good, BK not so much, the Zin not so much. The Dredge somehow had 0 damage. That's actually kind of impressive because I'm pretty sure he was actually there, but he didn't have any items, neither did the Mave, neither did our Drogoz. But yeah, he had 0 damage, 070. I have no idea at that point. I don't know if his controls broke or if the bot broke, but 0 damage is actually, yeah, kind of impressive somehow. I have no idea what I'm going to title this video. I think I'm going to go for either Corvus is broken or Corvus could do with above damage Corvus, that is. I think healer Corvus is in a pretty damn good spot, although his F could do with a bit of tweaking, and some of the other things he's got there are a little bit busted. I've definitely said this before, but I somewhat despise titling YouTube videos. I wish it was something that I didn't have to do. But for game 3, we've got King of the Hill, my Jets Archives, we've got a Tiberius, a Victor, and a Zin. We're just waiting on one of our guys. Shoutouts to Zin and our Victor. We then have an Ash to finish it off, and we're up against a BK, a Torwald, another Corvus, a Tyra, and a Zin. Did I read that out right? Why has Zin been on both sides in all 3 of the matches today? We've had 6 Zins in 3 games. What? This will definitely be a bit of a worse situation for it, but we're going to run with it anyway. We went for Kronos to start. We got Tigan's Fury, Yomi, Fortress Breaker, and Cardio. And we're up against Guillotine, Mercy Kill, Spreading Influence, Thanks Grandpa, and Raw Subjects. I'm going to try and not play too much like a healer, even though this is, you know, Corvus. I'm going to try and play like a damage, which is the whole point of the video. We'll blink through, get behind the Zin. He wasn't expecting me to be here, I guess. Again, element of surprise, really the only benefit to this setup. Get a bunch of shots on the people down here. We'll throw that over. We'll blink through, start to do the reload animation, even though it gives me ammo gen for some reason. We actually got rid of him though. There's a blink. Okay, thank you for the free damage. We actually managed to dodge his in ult there accidentally. I didn't even do that intentionally there. I don't think I could even see the animation when I hit the button, but I definitely feel like I'm letting the team down a little bit here by going for like damage Corvus, because I probably should have dropped it in the chat, but it's a little bit too late now. We'll blink up, heal down there. Some shots on the Zin. I think I might be dead, or actually maybe we're fine. There's a heal for the Victor. Tyra's ulting though. BK's back there. Heal. I don't know if it's a good idea for me to blink to this, but we're going to go for it anyway and pop the ultimate and then just drop that there. Maybe we can get rid of Corvus. He's going for his ult as well, but I think we can go through him. Yep, there we go. Nice. Going to try and not die, but we do have the shielding trigger there. There's a right click for the Victor. He's going for the ult. Will mark the Tiberius, heal the Victor again. Got the blink through there. That actually got me the stun. Blinked through for the 600 damage, which I don't think triggered, but hey, we got rid of the BK again. People just don't expect you to place a damage. But the only other real setups I can think of that kind of give you that element of surprise are like the knockback setups, and this one. It really is quite strange how few setups give you like a really big surprise element, and this is definitely one of them. I'm dead to the Torvald. We did throw the ultimate though, which I think despawns, or maybe not. I guess not, because he's getting ticked by it. For some reason I thought that it might have done. Throw a heal to the Zin. There we go. We also got one on the Ash. That is the stun from the BK. Didn't even hear the sound effect for that one. He hit all 3 of us square in the face. Hello BK, there's some shots for you. I'm definitely having the hardest time in this one, which is why I'm not even going to try and play it in the Siege, because even in Onslaught this is a little bit rough. We'll blink over here. There's a heal for the Zin, I guess. We'll throw another one on him. Never mind, I'm just going to try and not die. Blink over here. Actually managed to get away as a heal for the Victor. I actually need to set myself off the map. Throw a mark through there. That's a double stun. I guess I can blink to it because I feel like I'm going to die here anyway, so we might as well get with a damage and maybe help the team out a tad. Okay, Tiberius got 2 of them. I guess that was worth. He's also going for the ultimate. Zin is also in there, so I did die for it, but I guess 1200 damage was kind of worth a death. I don't know, we'll grab some more blast shields. Throw the F down there. There's a blink to it. Nice, actually gave me the damage, I think, because we got rid of the Corvus. I'm going to go ahead and pop the ult and just throw it right there. Zin is gone. Cool, we'll throw the mark through there, which got me the stun. We'll blink to it. There goes the Torvald. Hello BK. I was going to call you something else then, but you are dead. We actually just got a triple somehow. Okay, throw the blink through here and go to the new point. I guess the ultimate really carried its bloody weight there, that's for sure. Hello Corvus, you just blinked in. You're definitely going to win a one-on-one against another Corvus, because you've got ammo gen and also a bunch of extra sustain and stuff, like with your health or whatever, and obviously a stun that you can deal damage with. There's a heal for the Zin. We'll throw the mark over there on the Tiberius. I guess I'll finish off blast shields, because I feel like I'm taking most of my damage from the BK, really. Get a bunch more shots on the Torvald. Am I dead here, or can we actually win a fight against him? I guess my Tiberius just spawned, so maybe we're fine. Mark there on the Zin. A little bit too late. There's a heal for him. We'll throw the stun through. Is that in range? Yes, it is, and we hit it for 10 to finish her off. Q there for the Ash. There's a heal. I really wish I was going for a healer setup here so I could actually, you know, help the Ash out. There's a stun and the blink. I don't think I even killed it. The Ash got it. There's a Q for the Tiberius and a heal for him as well. Link to the point. I guess just play it a bit, because that's really the only way we're going to win here. He's in the billow. There's a heal for the 2 of them. Heal for the Tiberius and also the Ash. That frame rate drop is brutal. I can't believe they haven't fixed Corvus. Amani has like the same thing. It's Amani, Charlene, and Corvus, I think, are the 3 that just really kill frame rates. Hello Zin. There's a stun. There's some shots. There's the blink, which didn't deal damage. Did you just counter my blink? What bullshit is that? Honestly, Corvus's F is like as bad as freaking Terminus's F used to be. It's genuinely at that sort of level. The F stun works like 70% of the time, but the 600 damage works like maybe 30%. That is their Tyre going for the ult though. There's some shots for her. We'll throw the F through. There's the blink. Did it even give me the bonus damage? No, I was right fucking next to her. How does that not give me the bonus damage? Teleport to the F. That did give me the damage. She is actually gone. That threw her off quite a bit, but she did get rid of the Victor. I guess BK did. Throw the stun through there. Teleport to it. That didn't get me anything, I don't think, or maybe it got me 1. I'm definitely dead. I'm on 90 health here. There is the defeat. Well deserved win for them. They definitely deserve the victory there, but I'm glad I decided to play this at least once in a semi-serious game, so I can actually show you where this really does, you know, start to fall apart. We still did, I guess, fine. 12, 10, 57k, 2k, 50k isn't terrible. Victor had a really hard time there. Tiberius did pretty damn good. Zin also struggled quite a bit, and then the Ash also did a bit of a weird job there, but a lot of that is because I wasn't really healing for very much, so I can't blame the team, you know, too much. Their Zin did pretty good. Their Torvald did alright. So did the Tyre. Their BK definitely did a good job, and so did their Corvus. They deserved the win, although I guess part of that is my fault. And yeah, there we go. That was Damage Corvus. I don't think I've really got anything else to add here at the end. I feel like the video kind of speaks for itself, but I hope you have enjoyed today's one. It was requested at least a decent amount. Let me know what you do want to see me do next. I'll of course see you guys all very, very soon. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next, like I just said. And as always, stay frosty.